soon there's going to be a scarcity of resources here in America. You're not going to always have access to an abundance of resources here in this society, man. Soon the Lord is going to dry these things up. Your full storehouses, your Walmarts, your Publix. These places are going to suddenly be found empty. Food is going to hyperinflate, to unreasonable prices. Chaos is going to spring up, and it's also going to be the Lord. It's going to be prophecy fulfilling and stuff in the earth, man. And first and foremost, call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahakwadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and other bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the Lord's elect. Teaching in truth, sincerity, and diligence for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. Yeah, and it's the Lord increasing the famine here in this society, man. Soon, these people not going to have nothing to eat, man. And chaos is going to spark here in this place, man. You see? And you're going to realize why you need the protection of Yahweh by Shema Shai. You're going to realize why you need mercy when you see how these people respond to the famine, man. You see, and this is just a quick article. It says hunger in America is getting worse, not better. You see? Things is intensifying, man. Things is not building back better. Things is only tearing down for the worse, man. No politician, no president, Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, none of these, Kill Gates, Elon Musk, none of these niggas, none of these people can pretty much fix the condition of America, man. This place is pretty much on a life alert. You see? And that beat is only getting more and more faint. You see, soon people's going to be concerned with eating, man. You see, it ain't going to be about getting fly, being pretty, or doing a twerk challenge. A put this shit on challenge. A TikTok dance. No, your biggest concern is going to be you eating, man. You see, it says, as Americans all across the country report feeling increasingly pressed by inflated food prices, an explosive new report from the U.S. Department of Agriculture reveals that about 18 million families, or 13.5% of U.S. households, struggle to access enough food, marking the highest level of food insecurity in nearly a decade. You see, people can't even afford to buy food to eat, man. Because here it is, the food is increasing, but your minimum wage is staying the same. Now your bills is getting in the way of you buying things. You still got your everyday lifestyle that you want to take care of and things like that. But yet that's getting in the way of you eating. You see, and it's only going to get worse. It's going to become more and more uncomfortable. People are going to become more familiar with a spirit of uncomfortable, man. Being diseased. You see, real quick, I wanted to skip down. Here it is. It says right here, without greater investments in anti-poverty and anti-hunger programs, hunger in this country will continue to climb. You see, things are going to continue to intensify. The findings in the USDA's report highlights the need to make significant investments in an expand proven program like SNAP, Healthy School Meals for All, and the Child Tax Credit. It says Fitzsimmons wrote in a statement, "We have the tools to end hunger in America. It's time to widen them and finally make hunger in America a thing of the past," in which it's not, going to become a thing in the past. Things is going to grow, man. These Americans is going to grow hungry, man. You see? And it's not because I say it. It's because that's what the Lord said, man. It's the will of Yahweh by Shema Shai to bring a great famine to this society. You see? And that's why we tell you to repent and return to Yahweh by Shema Shai so that you don't get caught up in that. We hoping that we don't get caught up in that, man. You see, this is why we come and give you the warning to get the blood off our hands. You see? Skipping down, it says, as hunger in the U.S. reaches its highest level in years, advocates are urging policymakers to act swiftly. This report must be a wake-up call for every American, Mitchell concluded. We urge policymakers to act now before more families fall deeper into hunger and poverty, man. And this is just the state of this society. And it's not going to get better. You niggas is trying to ignore what's really going on with social media, different distractions and things like that, but yet this is reality. You know, people about to go hungry here in America, and it's ultimate prophecy, man. You see, prophecy is the real reality. You see, real quick, this is on 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord." You see, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true, man. And faithful and true, you see? Yeah, so these are the words of the Lord, man. It's not us that's saying, yeah, a famine coming to America. No, it's the Lord that's telling you a famine coming to this place. And he's showing you the evidence by way of articles, man. Now you know that these prophecies are faithful and true. You see, it says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee." Yeah, them incredulity, those unbelieving niggas, man. You know, people who try to make fun because, you know, the conclusion that you come up with is this biblical prophecy unfolding in the earth. You know, and a nigga might say, "Damn, you believe in the white man book." You see? And the Lord said, "Don't let that trouble thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." Because that nigga just gonna get caught up in it. He gonna realize that you was telling the truth when he actually dying in the famine, man. When he a week in with no food. He had a long time to consider you, man. Each hunger pain, they gonna consider what the prophets were saying. You see, it says, "Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." You see? And it's a part of the plagues that the Lord has come into the earth. It ain't what we saying, man. It's what the Lord said. You see, the Lord for to bring a famine to the earth, man. The Lord for to bring a famine to America. And these people thought it was peace and safety. But sudden destruction is going to come, man. Suddenly, your full storehouse is going to be found empty. And it ain't because we saying it. It's because the Lord said it, man. You see this 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 22. It says, "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty," man. You see? Yeah, your full storehouses, Publix, Walmart, Aldi's, you know, your off-brand grocery stores, you know, your little corner stores, your 99-cent stores. All these places going to suddenly be found empty. No more trucks is going to come in. They're going to be raided. Windows going to be busted out. You know, the military going to be outside, certain ones. You know, in the suburbs, you're going to have that device inserted in you in order to purchase things in that store. You see, it says, "And the trumpet should give a sound, which when every man hear it, they should be suddenly afraid." You see, it's going to spark a reaction, man. You know, because a nigga thinking peace and safety. A nigga thinking that's the white man book. You know, a nigga thinking, yeah, y'all crazy for believing in the Bible. But yet, the things that's written within is going to spark fear in the earth when they come to pass in the earth. You see? It says, "And at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies." Yeah, and it's going to be because of the resources drying up, man. You know, the vengeance, all the vengeance is gone now. You see? The food gone, the water gone, the vegetables gone, everything. "And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they should not run." You see? So that's the reaction it's going to spark, man. People going to fight one against another like enemies. They're going to be raiding houses, raiding apartments. You see? And it's going to get dangerous here in this society, man. You're going to need the protection from your Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Nothing carnal is going to be able to protect you, save you, preserve you. Nothing, man. It may hold you up. You see? But soon it's going to fail because it's not of the Lord, man. You see, real quick. Yeah, this is Psalms 33 and verse 16. It says, "There is no king saved by the multitude of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. And horse is a vain thing for safety. Neither shall he deliver any by his great strength." You see, nothing carnal pretty much, man. Nothing carnal is going to save you. You see, it says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their souls from death and to keep them alive in famine." And this is how you're going to make it, man. You see, it's gonna have to be Yahweh Bashim Yahushua that's gonna have to deliver you, man. You know, it ain't gonna be of your own strength. It ain't gonna be because you was a good prepper. You know, it ain't gonna be because you thought early. You know, I heard the prophets and I went and bought 100 cases, 100 pallets of water. You know, 100 pallets of iron Mars. None of those things is gonna hold you up, man. It's gonna have to be the Lord, man. You see, real quick. This Psalms 37 and verse 39, it says, but the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord. You see, he is their strength in the time of trouble. And we coming into a time of trouble, man. The way people is going to respond to not having food to eat, it's going to be far outside your company. It's going to, hey, the Lord said a time like no other, man. You know, you haven't seen crazy. You see, you might have seen it on a big screen, but that's just a movie. Wait till it's up close and personal, man. Niggas just ain't the same. Like the commercials say, you know, you're not yourself when you're hungry, man. Niggas gonna be unreasonable. You know, niggas ain't gonna know what chill out, relax is in that day, man. Calm down. Bro, go drink some, you know that, Jake like the joke, bro. You need to drink some water, bro. You know, people are not gonna be acting in their right mind. You see, this is why you're gonna need Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You see, it says, and the Lord shall help them and deliver them. And he, the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He should deliver them from the wicked and save them because they trust in him. You see, and none of those words are to be taken lightly, man. You know, deliver. You see, you had to be delivered from something. You had to be saved. If somebody saved you, you was in a fucked up predicament, man. I had to get saved. You know, oh, you saved my life. You know, man, he ain't come through and save me, bro. You see, so you gonna be in a condition where it's gonna be fucked up, you know, and the only thing that's gonna make sense if you make it out of it is the Lord, man. Only thing you're gonna be able to say, man, no, it's the Lord, man. You know, if it had not been for the Lord, you see, man, let me tell you what the Lord did for me. You see, that's something that we often say amongst the brothers in the Birmingham camp, man. You see, you know, if we was to come, you know, if we was to run across each other in Jacob's trouble, you know, brothers will have stories to tell, man, let me tell you what the Lord did for me, man. Man, let me tell you how I done got away, man. Let me tell you how the Lord delivered me from the hands of, you know, the Gurkha troops. Let me tell you how the Lord led me to a damn bunker that was full of fucking food, man. I was able to feed my child. I ended up coming across about two, three, you know, women and whatever, man. They cleaved to me, and we all ate, man. You know, it's gonna be your how about Shemi. I was shot working miracles, man. It ain't gonna be your own doings. You see, and this is why we tell you to repent and return to the Lord, man, because the Lord said, "My servant shall eat," but you gonna be hungry, man. These people about to starve to death. You see, real quick. This Ezekiel chapter 5 and verse 16. It says, when I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction. Yeah, the food here in America ain't reducing. You know, just for it to bounce back. Nah, it's happening for your destruction, man. In which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread. And when you go into that word staff, it's any form of support, man. So all this support that you get in the WIC, you know, the food stamps, the SNAP, you know, the food banks, you know, the food program that feed the homeless, all this shit gonna go away. You see, he even said that in the article, if I can find it real quick. I ain't gonna spend too much time on it, but yeah, man, to tell you how if they take away the SNAP, how they was considering to take away the SNAP, that it was gonna worsen the situation. You see, but people is gonna become very familiar with the spirit of being uncomfortable, man, having to go without. You see, But it's all prophecy fulfilling, and it's only going to get worse. And if you continue to refuse and repent and return to the Lord, you're going to pretty much feel the brunt of it, man. Because these things is coming for these people's destruction. You see? But the Lord is going to feed his elect. But yeah, I pray that you was edified, give honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahak Wadash, Lord, once in this video. Shalom.